Okay, I think that's recording. Oh, I don't know how to do this a lot, but let's hope I do something good. So, hello, it's me, Phoenix 5. Yes, I'm sure you guys recognize my face. So, basically, where I've been in Cairo. I've been in Cairo. As you can see, I have actually been in Cairo. Wait, well, let me wait. I've actually been in Cairo, wait. I've been in Cairo. See? I've been in Cairo. I've been in Cairo. Yep. But yeah, I've actually been in Cairo this entire time. And yeah. So basically, no, I'm actually sorry though. But anyway, yeah, I'm basically going to Egypt to see some relatives, you know, stuff like that. But I am still going to be posting, probably not as much, not as internet active. I'll probably be more social media active. So if you want to go out, check out my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, not TikTok probably, but Instagram. I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff on there, right? Like a lot of pictures and stuff like that. So check that out if you guys want to, and you know, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know, helps out the channel a lot. And if you want more content like this, I don't know, go look for it. And probably go look for it in my channel, because I do a lot of this content as of the current moment. Although I do plan to branch out at one point, right? I've already branched into a couple of different things, right? Which is probably not the smartest thing I've ever done. But hey, I mean, if you've seen the progression of my channel, you will see I've done reaction videos, gaming videos, and what else? Have I only done reaction videos and gaming videos? Oh, give me a second, wait. The glasses are actually getting a little uncomfortable. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. So basically I came to Egypt to see some relatives and all that stuff. Pretty cool. This video is not about that. It's not about where I've been. Although I am telling you where I've been. So we got that out of the way. No, we have to have a purpose in this video. And I thought, since I'd be telling you where I've gone, right, or where I've been all this time, right, since I kind of went MIA for a bit, right. Oh no, but since I've been MIA for a bit and stuff like that, I'm here to tell you guys, right, the story, my flight story coming here. Actually pretty interesting for a flight story. Like, you will not believe the amount of crap that happened to me. It looks like I'm complaining on social media, but I'm really not. It's just, you know, a story. So I guess we can add story time to the list of things I've done. But hey, let's get into the story. Okay, so let's start with the night of the trip, because that's actually where the story takes place, or at least the start of it. So I guess it's best to start where I was trying to get sleep the night before the flight. I didn't get to wake up once because I didn't get to sleep once. So yeah, I was exhausted for the first day, right? So as if that wasn't bad enough, that very same night, I got another growth spurt. And if you guys know, the growth spurts that happen with like people in general, right, make their legs hurt like a lot. Like, hey, let me show you. Let me show you. It makes like the legs here hurt like a whole lot, right? And basically, what happened was that it started to get really sore, right? So I had to move, and the thing is, we were rushed because my mom overslept, right? So we were in a hurry to get, done with things, right? So I ran around carrying a bunch of things while having my legs that sore. This is the beginning of the story, by the way. We haven't gotten to the peak of my suffering yet. But yeah, this is gonna be a reoccurring theme throughout the entire story, bro. This leg pain is going to matter a lot, right? Because there are times where I would have to walk around the airport, like back and forth, right? Because we're trying to find something to eat, right? So there were times I'd have to walk back and forth, right, with my mom, right? And yeah, and like I was also, carrying stuff too, right? And well, since my mom isn't that strong, I had to also put the carry-on in, but which wasn't that hard. I'm complaining. I'm just gonna complain about that because it's complaining time, but you get what I mean. But yeah, basically what happened was that during that entire thing, during that entire fiasco, I had a bunch of leg cramps and stuff like that, right? If I was standing for way too long, I could not stand for way too long. Like I physically tried and I could not. Well, I did, but like it hurt so much. But I'm not here to just complain about my physical pain. I also have mental pains on this trip. Because first flight was an hour, so I couldn't sleep. But second flight, I slept through 80% of the flight. Last 2 hours of the flight, nah. The funny thing is, my mom overslept and slept the entirety of the second flight, right? Well, I didn't get a wink of sleep and I slept 80% of the flight. I don't know how that humanly makes sense, but let's roll with it. But yeah. Yeah, I'd probably be using a better mic, like this mic, but I don't know how to use it. Pretty sure you have to plug something in here, right? You have to plug something in here, but I haven't figured out what to plug. I know what kind of plug it is, but I don't know if I have to like headphone plug or whatever. So we figuring this stuff out. Okay, so yeah, we go to the thing, and of course, first time with security, I bring a lot of electronics on trips, like an inhuman amount of electronics. Yes, I'm addicted. Okay, so yeah, my addiction aside though, since I bring so many electronics on the trip, security tends to go off on me, like a lot. I mean a lot, like. Bruh, I swear to God, every single time I go through a line, they ask to check my backpack because it has like a bunch of electronics. I'm not gonna go into the trouble of naming all of them because that's too troublesome. But I'm gonna say this: it is a very, like. It was very aggravating at first. So like I had a little fight with security, boxing him and everything today. I wasn't boxing security. If I was boxing security, I'd go to jail. Oh no, but I thought of it. Okay, well, anyway, boxing security are kind of like, now, the second one wasn't all too bad. I just kept my anger in check. However, the third mental pain of this story is the fact that I wasn't able to okay, so on the third flight, right, and this is the flight that leads into this place, Cairo. So, big stuff, big flight, right? It's a 6-hour flight, not as big as the second flight. The second flight was 10 hours. Yes, it was an overnight flight. But yeah, the second flight was like 10 hours and stuff like that. So, yeah. But yeah, anyway. I don't know why my eyebrows are like this, but ugh. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. So, the people who check you into the flight, right? Check your boarding pass before you get on the plane and stuff like that. Well, apparently the airport didn't do a good job with the hiring. Because this woman, I have no idea what her name is, because she doesn't mean that much to me. However, what she did does, and not in a good way. But no, what she did, bro. So basically, me and my mom were going through this face scanner thing for some reason, because I don't know, apparently they do that now for some reason. Don't know. Nah, don't really care anymore. Actually, I do, but anyway, moving on. I go through the face scanner, it works for me, right? I go through, right? My mom's still trying to figure out the face scanner, right? They ask for my boarding pass. You want to know what the funny thing is? I look to my mom for my boarding pass, right? She's still trying to get past the face scanner, right? The woman takes one look at my mom, right? And my mom, she wears a hijab, the thing that women in my culture use to cover up their hair and stuff like that, right? Muslims, because I'm Muslim. So, she takes one look at my mom, right, and as if she told me, right, that you need a boarding pass. She's like, oh no, you're gonna have to get your passports verified. She said you're gonna have to get your passports verified. How confused I was. Bruh. No, you're gonna have to get your passports verified. Seriously. But you wanna know what the other woman, the woman that's checking our passport, says? And you won't believe this. She said, boarding passes don't matter. They didn't just ask for my boarding pass. What the heck? What the actual heck, bro? And I remember, right, during this entire thing, I was so pissed, right, and I was so frustrated because of the leg pains and everything that happened so far, right, that I literally deadass looked at my mom. Just looked at my mom. So yeah, no, I dead looked at my mom, and I went bro. It's I look, okay. Wait, let me just, alright. So I looked at my mom, looked dead into her eyes, looked straight into her soul. Wanna know what I just said? I said, I can take her in a fight. The woman that told us to verify our passports. I said, I could take her in a fight. I could take her. I did just one punch and she'd be over with. She ain't that strong. I know she isn't. Woman like her, woman that had her build, not that strong. I was like, no, I can whoop her ass. And the thing is, I didn't whisper this, I said that out loud. So my mom was my mom, bro. My mom was like, shh, right? It's like you can talk, you can say that kind of stuff after we get into the plane. No, my mom actually said that too. I was like, you can say that kind of stuff when we get into the plane. Right? In the airport, you can't say that kind of stuff. Once we're out of the airport, though, no, you can say it all you want. So she left no filter to be desired, bro. She left no filter to be desired because honestly, I would have taken her over a filter, bro. At that point, bro. However, I kept myself filtered, somewhat, until we got into the plane. Then I insulted the woman in multiple different ways without cursing. Yes, I'm built like that. A fun fact about me, I'll insult everybody that I know. And the people I know that I insult them. Like a whole crap ton, right? Except for a few exceptions. I have a few exceptions for the people I insult, right? But most of my relationships go like this. Hey, you crap basket. It's like, those are most of my relationships. You know what friendly jabs are. Yeah, basically like that. You know, when you insult the heck out of your friends. No, but yeah, that's my flight story, guys. Remember, click that like and subscribe button and share this video with a friend to make sure people get this top quality content. You know, you don't want to miss this. Phoenix Fly out.